Hello guys, welcome to Spark Tech Academy. As we are going through types of battery, the construction of battery and working principle of battery, the most important thing which you should go through is lead acid battery concept. In this concept, what happens is we have shown the two beakers with solution. Actually, this is nothing but a electrolyte solution. This is nothing but electrolyte solution having two electrodes in that. These both electrodes are made up of lead. The spongy lead is used as electrode, and solution here, electrolyte solution used is H2SO4 sulfuric acid. That's why the name is lead acid battery. Lead is the electrodes made up of lead. The acid is nothing but a sulfuric acid which is used as an electrolytic solution in this battery. Battery is nothing but when an electric supply is given to this chemical solution or this set, it will create that chemical reactions and it stores the electric energy in form of chemical energy. That's why we have taken this as a concept. Now what here happens is electrical energy, when you give or you feed electrical energy through these electrodes, a chemical reaction takes place. These two H plus ions are being created by this anode and these are being transferred to the cathode as these are positive ions and this is a negative plate, this is a positive plate, this is a positive plate, this is negative plate. The same way, negative plate and positive plate. In this case, what happens is that when a chemical reaction takes place, these hydrogen ions are being extracted or formed from the solution and these are being transferred to the cathode. And while moving this, what happens is one H plus ion takes one electron from cathode. One H plus ion takes one electron from cathode, and each SO4 minus, here it is a sulfuric SO4 which is being formed. These are negative ions. As you know that positive ions are cations, positive ions, and negative ions are anions. Now, as I told, positive ions are cations and negative ions are anions. These positive ions will move towards cathode, the negative plate here, and negative ions will move towards anode, the positive plate. This is nothing but a basic funda. And during this, what happens is the H plus ions are formed at anode and SO4 minus ions are formed at cathode. These will interchange each other. The SO4 ions done is it takes two negative ions from anode, takes two negative ions from anode and one electron from cathode, this H plus ions. In this, in same way, the reaction also happens during the discharging cycle. In discharging cycle, what we have did is we have just connected a resistance across the terminals, and this is nothing but a current flow from positive plate to negative plate. And in same way, what happens here is during the charging, this the negative, that whatever the electrons are formed at cathode will get transferred, that are nothing but cations, which are the cations cations will flow in this direction. Cations will flow in this direction, and anions will flow in this direction. And when you disconnect this DC supply, and when you connect a voltmeter here, after the charging, you will find here voltage which will be developed, or we had just stored a electrical energy in form of chemical energy. Very basic thing is that what we are doing in this all is nothing but you are converting your electrical energy, means storing your electrical energy, in form of chemical energy. This is nothing but in same way as we have gone through this, same will be here. Just the difference is that in this case the reduction reaction takes place at cathode, and here oxidation takes place at anode in charging and recharging cycle. And in discharging cycle, what happens is the oxidation reaction which will take place at anode, and in cathode the reduction reaction takes place. Just take into consideration. Here by mistake it has been done. It is anode here, the negative plate, and it is cathode as positive plate. In discharging cycle, please note down it very carefully. In charging and recharging cycle, what happens is the anode is positive plate, cathode is negative plate, but in discharging cycle it will be vice versa, and the reactions also are different because oxidation will take place at anode at negative plate. Here anode is at positive plate in case of charging. Just it has been vice versa. Only the thing you should take into consideration is that whenever the word anode comes into picture, you should just stick up with oxidation. What oxidation? Oxidation is nothing but formation of oxygen, or reaction with that water. Water is reacted with that plate, and due to that oxidation is formed. This is nothing but a PbO2 is nothing but lead dioxide which is being formed here, and at anode the oxidation is formed at spongy lead. This is nothing but a lead is denoted by Pb. You should know these things. Now what are the applications actually? The applications of lead acid battery are basically in power stations, generation stations, substations, you can say. It is used because it gives higher voltage per cell at lower cost. Higher voltage per cell at lower cost. This is nothing but the application of lead acid battery. And just now we have gone through a kind of reactions which are been taking place. Now I will be giving you a little bit in nutshell what kind of reactions, chemical reactions will be happening during charging, discharging, and the communal reaction. Just I will clear this. Pb SO4, it is nothing but a lead sulfate plus 2H will be giving H2SO4, the sulfuric acid, plus Pb, it is a spongy lead, you can say. Now I will be giving you the two directions. This is discharging and this is charging. Discharging and charging reactions, the directions are been given. This is nothing but a positive, this is nothing but negative plates reactions is which I will be writing downward. Now the PbSO4 plus H2H2O, it is nothing but a water, you know, and then the PbSO4 will give you electrical energy storage in form of chemical energy. Here this will be at positive plate, this will be at negative plate, PbSO4, and this is nothing but a, this is water, you can say, this is nothing but lead sulfate, PbSO4, and what the result is, electrical energy storage in form of chemical energy. Please note it down very carefully because it will be asked in many times in examinations. The battery which uses spongy lead and lead peroxide, spongy lead, this is lead peroxide, you can say lead peroxide, and this is spongy lead. The battery which uses lead peroxide and spongy lead for storage of electrical energy in form of chemical energy, this battery is nothing but a lead acid battery, and it uses a electrolyte solution H2SO4. That's why the sulfuric acid is being used here, and hence the name is given as lead acid battery. Please note down very carefully all of the things, what are positive ions, what are negative ions, cathode, anode, and everything. Thank you for watching Spark Tech Academy. In upcoming lecture, now we will be going through the unit for the magnetic circuits. We will be dealing with magnetic circuits. Just in our previous lectures we have gone through electrical circuits. In magnetic circuits we will be dealing with magnetic field, as already we have covered the electrical field analysis, means capacitor concept. Now we will be going through inductor concept in magnetic field in upcoming lecture. Thanks for watching Spark Tech Academy, and please like and subscribe the channel, and if any questions please mail me at survasisaurabh207@gmail.com, where I will be answering you, or I will be providing the notes, and even I have started the classes through Google Meet. If you are also interested to deal with it, and in Google Meet I will be teaching you all the concepts in Hindi, Marathi and English in tri-language actually. So keep watching Spark Tech Academy. Thank you.